So I came across this short little clip on Twitter, and it basically perfectly encapsulates the Pete Buttigieg campaign and Pete Buttigieg itself, because just shows the self aggrandizing lengths that the Pete Buttigieg and his campaign are willing to do to prop him up no matter what and try to paint him in the best light, even though if that's not accurate and if it's distorting reality, who cares? He's the golden boy, and this is just another example of that. So it's basically the original clip here on the left, and then the doctored one that the Pete campaign put out. The first one doesn't have any applause. The second one, the Pete Buttigieg campaign, added the applause where there wasn't one. So it's like, they're not even trying to hide this stuff. And in today's day and age of everybody having access to social media, it's like this stuff is going to come out, and it's just blatant and obvious that they just don't give a shit.
And statistically, we run the risk of being the first generation in American history to actually be worse off economically than our parents if nothing is done to change the trajectory of this economy. To me, that is not just a concern for our generation. It's a concern that calls on us to build an alliance among generations to try to make sure that the future really is better than the past. You don't get that by
That's the fake applause they added.
You get that by finding ways to make change work for
Answer
us.
goes on, obviously no applause.
Disrupted out of a good livelihood by it.
Let me introduce you to Tyler Lentz, who recently graduated from business.
So, he's Mayor Cheat, he's CIA Pete for a reason. He's willing to say and do anything to help his chances of getting elected. He claimed victory. Mayor Cheat claimed victory in Iowa before any results had come in. His campaign had also given some money to the company that developed that shady app that was causing a lot of issues in Iowa. He used to say that the person with the most votes is obviously the winner of the election. He obviously went back on that. He used to support Medicare for all. He doesn't support that anymore. He doesn't support free college for everybody. Doesn't support canceling student loan debt. Has a very aggressive foreign policy. And it's just, if you're really concerned about the working people of the United States and bettering their interests, improving their lives in a real positive material way, Bernie Sanders is the only choice. Buttigieg, in a similar sense, is able to sometimes talk a good talk, kind of like Trump did on the 2016 campaign trail with that kind of populist rhetoric, but he's just an empty suit and willing to say or do anything to get elected. It's just a real, personal mission for him. And Bernie Sanders is doing it because he's the only real progressive in the candidate, and the country desperately needs a radical transformation in values and in presidential candidate. And Pete Buttigieg just offers more of the same neoliberal centrism that, what resulted in us getting Donald Trump. He's just a return to kind of Obama style policies, and that's not what we need right now. So let's make sure we do everything we can to support Bernie Sanders, make sure that he defeats Mayor Cheat in a huge way in New Hampshire, and carry on that momentum to Nevada, South Carolina, Super Tuesday states, and eventually to beat Donald Trump. Bernie 2020, not me, us. Mayor Cheat sucks. Peace.